Your dog watches you pick up your keys and something shifts in their eyes, something most people mistake for neediness or bad behavior. But what if everything you've been told about? Why? Your dog falls apart when you leave is completely wrong? Stay with me until number one because what I'm going to share there will genuinely change the way you see your dog forever. Separation fear in dogs is one of the most misunderstood and mishandled issues in the entire world of dog behavior. Millions of owners come home to chewed furniture, soiled floors, or neighbors complaining about howling, and they assume their dog is being dramatic, manipulative, or simply untrained. But the truth runs so much deeper than that. What your dog is experiencing when you leave isn't a performance. It's a genuine emotional crisis. And understanding the real reasons behind it is the first step toward actually helping them. Number 7, the dog who can't settle before you even leave. Most owners notice this one and think their dog is just excitable or poorly trained. You grab your bag and your dog starts pacing, whining, or following you from room to room. People often say he just gets worked up easily and leave it at that. It's anticipatory anxiety, and it's telling you something important about how your dog has learned to read your routine. Dogs are extraordinary pattern readers. They don't understand clocks, but they understand sequences. The moment you put on a specific jacket, or the sound of your alarm at a certain time, or even the subtle shift in your body language when you're preparing to leave, your dog has cataloged all of it. Their ears may be pinned slightly back, their tail low and slow wagging, their eyes tracking your every move with a kind of desperate focus. This matters because by the time you actually leave, your dog is already in a heightened state. They're not starting from calm, they're starting from anxious. And that makes everything that follows so much harder for them. The practical approach here is to deliberately scramble your departure cues. Pick up your keys and then sit back down. It takes patience, but it genuinely works. Number 6, destructive behavior aimed at exit points. Owners come home to find the door frame scratched, the carpet near the front door torn up, or the windowsill chewed through. The most common reaction is frustration. He knows better than this. And sometimes punishment follows. What they were doing at that door wasn't misbehavior. It was a survival response. Isolation from the group was genuinely dangerous. It meant vulnerability to predators, loss of warmth, loss of food access. That drive to reunite with the group is ancient and deeply wired. They are trying with every ounce of their being to get back to the one thing that makes them feel safe. You. Watch for claw marks specifically at the base of doors or windows. They are targeted, and they tell you the intensity of what your dog felt in your absence. It's to work on building genuine independence through gradual alone time training, starting with seconds, not hours. So your dog learns that your absence is temporary and survivable. Neighbors knock on your door, they've recorded your dog. Owners are often embarrassed. They assume their dog is being manipulative or attention seeking. Here's the truth. That vocalization is communication in its purest, most desperate form. Wolves use it to locate separated pack members. Your dog is doing the same thing. It is not performance, it is genuine distress being expressed through an ancient biological mechanism. The dog's body is often rigid, their head thrown back, their eyes wide, some collapse onto the floor between bouts, exhausted. Addressing this requires not just training, but often a deeper look at the dog's overall sense of security in the home, their relationship with you, their daily enrichment, and sometimes professional support. Number 4, loss of appetite or refusal to eat when alone. You leave food, treats, even a stuffed Kong, and when you come home, it's untouched. He just doesn't like that toy, they say. Or he's not food motivated. When a dog is in a state of genuine anxiety, their sympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight system, is activated. And one of the things that system does is suppress appetite. Digestion is not a priority when the brain believes there is a threat. Your dog isn't being picky. Their body is in a stress response so significant that eating feels impossible. If your dog won't touch food in your absence, that's important information. Before you try more complex training, focus on lowering the overall anxiety baseline through exercise, predictable routine, calm departures, and arrivals. Number 3, hyper-attachment that follows you everywhere. This one is often seen as sweet. "He's my shadow," owners say with a smile. Your dog follows you to the bathroom, waits outside the shower, moves from room to room every time you do, and while there is love involved, the behavior itself is a warning sign, not a compliment. A dog who cannot tolerate even a closed door between you and them during the day is a dog who has never learned that distance from you is safe. Every time they follow you and you allow it without question, the belief is reinforced, and I must be near this person at all times or something bad will happen. It's about the absence of confidence in their own ability to be okay without you. The quick glance toward you every few minutes, even when they're lying down, the way they orient their body toward you, even in sleep, the immediate alerting when you shift your weight or stand up, these are monitoring behaviors. Your dog is keeping constant tabs on your location because their sense of safety depends entirely on knowing where you are. The kind solution is to gently, consistently practice micro separations throughout the day, encouraging your dog to settle on their bed while you're in another room, rewarding calm independence, building the emotional muscle of self-soothing. Number 2, physical symptoms with no medical cause. You take your dog to the vet, they check everything, nothing is wrong. But your dog is losing fur and patches, has recurring digestive upset, or seems to tremble for no apparent reason. Owners are baffled. They've ruled out illness, they don't connect it to the anxiety, but chronic stress in dogs produces real, measurable physical symptoms, and separation fear is one of the most consistent causes. Cortisol, the stress hormone, when chronically elevated, disrupts everything. It affects the immune system, the gut, the skin, the coat. A dog who is regularly experiencing the terror of being alone is a dog whose body is under sustained physiological stress. The trembling, the digestive issues, the hair loss, these are not mysterious. They are the body keeping score, and they tell you that the emotional suffering your dog experiences in your absence is not occasional or mild. It is deep and it is ongoing. This is the sign that most powerfully challenges the idea that separation anxiety is just a behavior problem. It is a welfare issue, it affects your dog's physical health, and it deserves to be taken seriously, not with punishment, not with dismissal, but with genuine, compassionate intervention. If your dog is showing physical symptoms alongside behavioral ones, please involve a professional. This is beyond basic training. This is your dog's body asking for help. Number 1, the shutdown dog who. Seems fine. This is the most misunderstood sign of all. Some dogs don't bark, don't destroy, don't pace. They simply go still. They shut down. Owners assume these dogs are calm, even cured. They are not. They have moved beyond panic into learned helplessness, a state where hope itself has been surrendered. That stillness is not peace. It is defeat, and it deserves your attention most of all.